All right, I'm back. I'm gonna delete that other one because it wasn't working. Okay, let's delete. All right, so you guys don't get confused. All right, I'm deleting the old one. All right, technical difficulties. My picture was echoed on the other one. Figured that out, but then I wasn't live anymore. So I had to come back on. So I hope you guys can find me. I hope you haven't given up on me because I have so much good stuff going on. The biggest thing is that I'm so happy about is that the dance. The dance is still dancing. And it's all because of you. And I just want to come out here and thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are listening. And it's keeping me in the top 100 of the pop charts. Now, I released the dance country. So it's really kind of funny that it's showing up on the pop charts, which is huge. It's huge. And it's on Cashbox. See, Billboard is all radio. And radio promotion is very, very expensive. Cashbox looks at all stuff. It looks at radio, streaming, YouTube, everything. And it sees what's popping. And the dance is popping on some radio, on some streaming on YouTube. So that's very, very exciting. So I hope you guys find me again. So it's very, very exciting. It's interesting to watch. Oh, you guys found me. Let me know who's with me. Let me see my comments here. There we go. Glad you found me again. Oh, the weirdest things happen when I go live, I swear. And I do it like with the ranches every Monday night, and I've been doing this live streams with you guys for what, 3-4 years now? 3 years, I think, since 2021 at least. I started doing this. And you'd think it would get easier and that there would be less glitches, but no. Every now and then throws you a curveball. But anyway, Billy's watching me again. Yay! Say hi, Billy. I deleted the other one, so we got to start all over. And I was talking about the updates from the dance, which is still really doing well. And it's one of my favorite songs to play live, which is my next update. I now officially have a female drummer I put together a trio. I have a bass player, a drummer, and I'm on guitar and singing. Jamie's still backing me up, my bass player. And we're now the Werewolves of Summer is the name of our band. And I'm working on a logo. I might have to let you guys vote on that. But I'm really happy. We've been doing really well. We've been practicing on Thursday nights, which is why I can't always be here on Thursday nights. But we're going to practice over the weekend for that. So I'm really happy about that. But all of this is making me change marketing tacks. I released 3 songs with big records. And the last one, the dance, I'm re-releasing, and I'm going to be working with a guy in the UK called Andy Kettle. You might know him. He toured all over the place. He was kind of with a folk rock band. It was an incredible player, just like a genuine human being. I just love him to death. And he's going to help promote another single. See, I was going to release a couple singles and then drop the EP. But because the dance is showing up on pop charts, I kind of want to take advantage of that. And I'm going to release Crash and Burn, which I wasn't going to release. It's a rocker. It's a Pat Benatar style rocker, which I'm really proud of. And it's a fun one to do live, let me tell you. Fun, fun, fun. And I'm going to, do a video with that. And I'm going to see how it does with a little bit of a different tact. Rick is here. Well, hello, Rick. How are you? So excited. You guys found me. I had to restart everything. What's going on? Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, I'm trying to, what little momentum I have, I'm trying to really build on that. And I'm like, if the dance is really doing well on a pop chart, I have another song that might be on the rock pop chart. And I am going to play it for you. I think, yeah, it's still here. I had to put a new live stream together really quick, and the song I was going to play for you is still here. So let me know if you want to hear that. The song's called Crash and Burn. So let me know if you guys want to hear that in a little bit. So the Werewolves of Summer are working hard. Hopefully, we're going to have our first gig. Let me check that date here. It's going to be March 8th. Okay, March 8th. At the Folk Project, which is Morristown Unitarian Church. And it's a good place to start. We're going to be doing 2 songs. And it gets recorded and sent out. They stream everything. So we're going to get a nice recording of it so we can kind of learn from that. Maybe use it as a marketing tool and really start, plugging away at, getting some gigs, adding to the dates that I already have. So, you guys know any places for us to play? Let me know. We can come to a town near you. So, that's what's happening in my neck of the woods. But it's been exciting. Oh, and my show on the ranch has been going really, really well on Monday nights. In fact, I've been asked to do a radio show once a week. That is something I never considered, but they think I'd be good at it. I don't know. So we're talking. We might take the ranch and mix it up and make it, lunchtime on the ranch or something like that. When's a good time to have a show like that? At night, during the day, maybe like a lunch, mid-morning break, morning rounds on the ranch or something like that. But anyway, in the works. They just brought this up to me, and I was kind of surprised and happy. But they did. So I'm considering that. Be a mix of indie and some mainstream songs. A little Jelly Roll, a little Brandi Carlile, some other Americana stuff, along with those that are kind of up and coming. Just music I like. How about that? So, all right. So again, there's a whole lot going on, which I'm really, really happy about. It's taken me to, kind of maneuver a little differently, think a little differently. And there are worse problems to have as an artist, right? There are worse problems to have. I can't complain because you guys have been really, really awesome. And I gotta send you email, like your my new. It's not a newsletter, but just updates a little bit more often. So, yeah. I didn't put it up, did I? I don't have my banner up. Oh, there it is. RandieO'Neill.com. That's the best way to keep up with everything going on. And you can even send me emails from there if you want to talk, have something to say. Some people message me, and I don't watch that much. I watch my emails all the time. I know Big Records uses the instant messaging a lot. Not a huge fan, but it gets it done. All right. How about we listen to a new song? And I want to know what you guys think, okay? You ready? This is my new song. This is going to be the thumbnail. It's going to go out. Now, this isn't coming out to the end of April. So you guys are getting this really, really soon. I might play it again, once the video's done. But you guys are getting it first. This isn't out anywhere. So here it is. Crash and Burn. And what it's about is, you get into a relationship, it's not going anywhere good. And you're like, all right, this will be fun for a while. Oh no, I got to get out of here. It's one of those. Take a listen. What do you guys think? Different. Going back to my roots. I was a new waver. When I heard my first band, my band's name was AMA, Against Medical Advice. And, someone likes it, Billy. It's a rocker, but it's not drastic. I guess I don't know if it's got some country rock in it. So, just came out that way. Crash and burn. Sometimes you just let songs be what they want to be. So I'm actually going to be building a video around that. It's going to have to do with a car. I need to find a muscle car, like a Camaro, or I don't want to use a Mustang. It's kind of redundant. It's obvious. I had a Dodge Dart Sport when it was my first car ever. What was your first car, guys? Come on, what was your first car? I'm exhausted. Do you enjoy performing ballads or the up-tempo style? You're exhausted from the song. When you have the energy of a band, you know, those up-tempo ones are so fun. And you know, when you go with a ballad, they tend to be very emotional. Like the crash and burn is angry. Crash and burn. Like, stop this before you really hit an emotional wall, you know, like, and you can go with that energy. But ballads, you know, like Daddy's Pride or Here I Stand, they're challenging for different reasons. Because it's quieter, you're hearing more. So you have to be a lot more precise in your playing with a smaller ballad, you know, all the flaws, the wrong notes. To me, I feel more pressured playing a ballad than I do up tempo. When you're up tempo, you're kind of da 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 da, you know, and if you're off a teeny bit, like you can come back and it's okay. So I feel, to me, the ballad's a little bit more draining because you have to be so much more precise. Does that make sense? I don't do love songs. Have you noticed that? I don't have any love songs, but I do have some slower, you know, I try to make my album slow, medium, fast, you know, so I tend to have something like a rocker, you know, Wilderness Man, Wings to Fly, you know, like that in each album. So I do have you know, ballads on each. You know, I intentionally write like that. Like, you know, it's like, okay, I need a slower song. Like, okay, what am I going to come up with? Come up with topics and stuff like that. But so when I'm performing live, oh, I can show you the questions. I'm sorry. Yep, tempo. Your first car was in '69 Impala. That's awesome. Billy, that's Billy. I don't even want to know the gas mileage on that sucker. That's 8 cylinders, right? The Impalas. Mine was a slant 6. I don't know. So yeah, this is gonna be like a car song, but there's not gonna be no model. You're gonna have me like dancing in front of a car. As good as it's gonna get. So yeah. So you know, in certain settings, you know, like the listening rooms, you know, the little ballads can be nice. You know, people are with you. You can feel their energy. You can feel that they hear you. But when you're in like a louder setting, like that's not quite a listening room, maybe a winery or something like that, you know, you really have to catch their energy. And I tend to step up at the tempo of the slower songs, you know, to kind of catch the vibe of the audience. So yeah, it was a good question. It's a good question. It passed everything except the gas station. Billy, the Impala. That's great. Having a range of styles should help you attract more fans. That's the idea. It's not just to attract fans. You know, you don't want an EP or a bunch of singles that are the same style. I don't want to write the same song over and over. I don't want to ever be accused of that, you know. And sometimes I think I go too far out, you know, because these songs on this EP are really very, very different. You know, you listen to Don't Tell Mama and this one, you know, they're both up tempo, but they're not even in the same playing field. Your first car was a '66 Chevy Bel Air. What year is my Dodge Dart? It was used. It was maybe it was a '71, maybe something like that. Can't remember what year. Okay. '66 Chevy Bel Air. That is another one though. How big was that engine? Oh, we didn't care about gas back then. How much was it? Like 12 cents or something? I think when I started driving, it was starting to hit 60, 70 cents. But yeah, but I wonder what my mom's first car was. I never asked her that. She didn't make it back. She didn't make it back. Oh, so yeah, good questions. Good questions. I like to mix it up. I like to mix it up. So I have like 4 that I've started that are rough. But I don't want to throw anything out to the band now because we're still learning songs. We know about 15, 20. So it was a tank, yeah, the Sherryville hair. 4-door hand me down from my folks. You know what? You always love your first car. Like mine was like, slant 6. It looked better, it was like rusting from the inside out. And I love that car. And it died. The fuel pump went. We didn't have lights back then, so and then the engine just seized up into one big huge block. So like the coldest night of the year in the middle of nowhere, of course. So then I got a Ford Fiesta. And I had to learn how to drive stick. Oh my gosh. Fun times. Now I'm taking my Subaru and I'm driving it into the ground, going to as many places as I can, touring as much. I'm going to, I have a show. Did I tell you this? I'm going to Nashville March 16th, day before St. Patty's Day. I will be in Nashville at a place in Henderson called For the Love of Coffee. And I'm going to be part of Autism for Nashville benefit. So I'm really honored to be in the lineup. So we're gonna do the werewolves of summer. The wolves are gonna be in Morristown for that Friday. The week before that, and then that Saturday, the following Saturday, the 16th, I'm going to be in Nashville, the Henderson for the Love of Coffee, which is going to be a lot of fun. I think. I hope. So, it's been a whirlwind. It really has, but it's been fun. It's been fun. And I'm glad I'm getting at least starting to, fit in my live streams. Again, they're not always going to be on Thursdays. Next week, there will be no live stream because I am actually going on a music retreat to shoot the videos, catch up with my partners. And if I could get to the beach, I would be so happy. We're going to have to meet and, it might as well be, we were going to meet in Denver because we rotate the different partners for our business. And I'm like, I can come to Denver in the freezing cold, or we could go to Costa Rica. I'm like, that's what we're doing. We need breaks. We need some time. So think of me fondly next week as I'm basking. I can't even be sorry for me. I have to work because I have to get things done. I have to get some videos done, but it's going to be so much fun. I don't even care. So, but what that means is starting at the end of next week, start looking for pictures. I will keep you updated of my festivities. I always take you guys with me. You know that. So stay posted on the Lost But Not Broken page, and I will be keeping you up to date. Thank you for listening to my new song. Any feedback that you have, you can put here in the chat or go to my website and you can shoot me an email. I always answer. All right. You guys have a good night. Thanks for following me and putting up with my technical difficulties, but I will see you soon. Oh, thank you. I will get those creative juices going and do some good stuff. I'm hoping for 2 videos. There's another song that's probably going to come out after the album. So Oh, you think of me fondly all the time, Billy. All right. I think of you fondly, you guys, all the time. You guys in my heart. You know that. All right. I'll be catching up with you soon. I'll be keeping you posted on my adventures. Stay tuned.